What's up, guys? Can't tell, I'm doing a whole bunch of videos back to back. So I've got something new to me today. Never collected this line before, and it's something that once I saw, I knew I wanted to look at, but I didn't know how bad I wanted to look at it until they started selling out. And then I gave into the hype and just picked one of these figures to check out, and it is Plunderlings. Now, the only thing that kind of sucks about this is that their figure is somewhat invisible, even though they gave it a nice little window there, so you have to tilt it up right there. So this is the Plunderling Nomad Goyle, and you know, it's kind of an independent line if I remember correctly. Let's see, ages 8+, 2020, Lone Coconut LLC. Yep. So I think that this box ends up becoming slightly more playful in a way, because you can see there's like cutouts right here, so there's something going on. So I have not opened this. I've only cut the tape. I've not looked at this. I know that my buddy Unboxing Art was all about this. Another guy I know all about it. Once they really started getting into marketing, they sold out like crazy. And then they got into a little bit of a pickle when they put up pre-orders for a new wave, and it sold out instantly because they didn't really limit it. So let's see here, pulling this out a little bit at a time. See what's going on here. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. All right, wait, what is this? Oh, okay, okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie, I see this. I see you. Okay, so on the back of the inside of the box, it says, these toys were constructed and hand-painted with great care. Please carefully loosen the joints after unboxing. You may need to apply heat with a hairdryer. That's also true for like NECA and other things. We hope playing with these brings you the same joy and happiness we felt while making them. We are extremely grateful to the fans that brought us this project to life. It was like a Kickstarter. Any more information? Visit plunderlings.com. And by the way, I discovered what the slots are for. Hold on. Ta-da! So that's pretty cool. It comes with ears in there. So that's actually very, very neat. So I'm gonna mess with them off camera, and then we'll do the close-up thing. So oh, just real quick, as we're talking about the packaging, so the first little layer here is a couple of extra hands and his other head sculpts, which is neat. You gotta love that. And then the bottom layer is the actual figure with weapons, a frog, and a thing. So I'm gonna mess around with that, loosen up the joints as I was told to do, and then we will do the thing. But just real quick, look at the cute packaging. This is cool. Little image of him there along with this. So having a barcode on there almost leads me to believe that someday we could get this more in stores. I know that a lot of things come with barcodes, UPCs and whatnot to keep track, but in a lot of cases, when an independent line comes out like this, usually it's like an added-on tag. From what I've seen, that's a generalization. I'm not 100% on that, but this would be awesome to see these guys in stores. Not gonna lie. But flip the camera around, and we'll take a closer look at Goyle. All right, guys. So here's the thing. I filmed the intro to that video months ago. Before I had COVID and before I got very distracted and bored. So I don't remember exactly what all I did, and I'm too lazy to go check it for now, so I might repeat this. But basically, here's our Goyle, and we'll look at him in a second, but I'm going to check out the packaging a little bit closer if I didn't back then. And it is very cool. It's a crate that look like a Plunderling head. So I got to darken it up a little bit. So this Plunderling in there, you got a big old face. You take these ears out of the packaging and you insert them into two little holes on the side. Pretty cool. Looks like a box. Basically, it's a big old Plunderling head. And there you have a very overexposed flashed image of Goyle, which is pretty neat. And come around there. It is what it is. It says Plunderlings on the top. And considering this isn't sold in stores, this is incredible packaging. You can turn it down and you got feet. Ages 8+, Lone Coconut LLC, all the other things. Makes cool, and yeah, these things are very, very cool. Now, I only have a couple of these that I really honestly want. There's one I have ordered, and I want to do a diorama with this guy and the one I have on order. But it looks like we might be getting like supersized Plunderling guys that I forgot the name of, but Unboxing Art posted about the other day. So they're actually like going to be sizable, like up here like creatures. It's gonna be pretty cool. So that's enough for the box. I do like the box. That's actually worth holding on to, in my opinion. And we'll look at Goyle as he is. And the day I did open him up, I played with him for a while, swapping hands, swapping out heads and stuff like that. And it's a very cool figure. And one thing that's incredibly scary, he's 100% painted. Every square inch of this boy is painted, which is why it leads to a little bit of issue right there. So when you're swapping out the heads, you got to be careful, because you will absolutely get paint and rubbage, especially off of the hood. So for this review, hold on, I touched him instead of the camera. For this review, I'm going to leave the hood on this head, and I will swap the heads as they go. This is a basic cute smiling head. I do love the cutesy black eyes with the little shine in there, and little bitty teeth sticking up. And one thing that's neat, all of the ears have different little cuts in them, from what I could see. Like, nobody shared the exact same cuts. They probably swap them in and out, but the ears don't move or anything like that, which would have been interesting to have a little bit more personality involved. The head is on a big old ball joint, so you can get him to do a little bit of things. I don't think he has any neck hinge. No, he's got just a little cutout for it, though, so you can get him to look down about that far. He does have this lovely cape as well. You can negate that if you want to. Just once you have the head off, you can take that out and say, here's a little bit more paint rubbage there for swapping that out. He's got a cute little body here. Does have a big old torso ball joint there. Little tiny elfin gnomey pecs. I don't know technically what these guys are. You get disc hinge, shoulder, and then, you know, ball joint or whatever is going on in there. Just being careful because of that. Got cute little molded in, whoa, biceps and triceps going on there. So he's pretty ripped for a little dude. You get above the elbow rotation, and you get elbow movement, and then most of the paint inside the elbow has rubbed off, but the plastic is the same color as paint, so good for them. Basically pulling a NECA at that point. Hands do this, and these particular hands, this is the sword holding hands. They have a hinge up and down. You get a little painted black fingernails. It is what it is. Whoa, hey, calm down. Molded in but painted brown shorts with his rope belt. He's like Nelson. No, that wasn't a rope. That was an extension cord belt. Was that Nelson, or was that his other dude with the beanie? I don't remember his name. But I do have a little bit of color variance in the brown right here. See what I mean? A little bit of color variance there, where it just didn't quite go the same. It's okay. And he has a thigh cutout, but I don't think it's going to work. And I'm scared to really try it. I mean, got T-jointed ball joints, but let's try it. See, there's clearly a cut there, but I don't know if it'll move. And it's one of those things where it's like, be careful, because you might end up just ripping the entire leg apart. He's already got a little bit of rotation at the top of the hip, so I guess I'm okay with that. I do like the slightly kind of skiffed knees there. Skiffed? What is that word? A little bit, and it's not from paint or anything. That's intentionally airbrushed. Little darkened area of his knees. Same thing on his elbows. I didn't really point that out. Apologies. Double jointed knee, which is good for a full run and gives him some nice posability. I digs that. I expect all of that paint inside the knee to completely wear off. The foot has a small disc hinge. It can only go so far. A few clicks up and down, and then rotates pretty easy. Black toenails as it goes. Pretty cool. And I like that he's got like the Popeye arms. He's got small biceps and big forearms. So he's pretty cool. Actually, I want to get a picture of that. He looks neat. Okay. So let's talk about his other accessories before I get to his weapons, because those are pretty simple. You get a frog. I literally don't know why, but you get a frog. And he can technically hold the frog by a leg and chuck it and hurt somebody if you want. You can just beat somebody down with a frog.
I'm thinking that you could potentially... It looks like you can. Yeah, so he can hold the frog like a little friend. Like, look, I got a frog. I got him. Okay, that's fucking adorable. That is so amazingly adorable. Hold on, I gotta brighten this up. It's just... Look at how much personality is in this little figure. Oh my god, I wish I had a brighter background though, because you can't see the frog, but that is like stupid cute. That might be the thumbnail. Um, yeah, God, if these things were sold in stores, they would never be on shelves, like ever. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff sold in stores. Well, I don't know what that stutter was just now, but um, these guys, like I picked this up at BBTS, and like I said, I have more. I'm very jealous that Unboxing Art got a bunch of them. He managed to grab a bunch during the moment when a bunch of people canceled their pre-orders. So I'm jelly. Okay, let's see here. Let's swap out some heads. So let's pull off his head, and you can see how much paint just came off in that. That was kind of embarrassing, because they painted the ball joint, which is really dumb. So I'm going to remove the cape for now, so you can see how the body works. See how that body works. Okay, and we're going to bring in the extreme grinning head, which is very creepy in my opinion, but it is what it is. You can see the ears match, stuff like that. Just being careful, and I haven't really put the hood on these other heads as much. I believe I did it on this one, yeah, because you can see right here, got a big old purple streak. And if I'm honest with you, I can't rub that away, and I'm scared to go any deeper without scratching the actual head. So here's the actual like grinning, like grimacing head, which is kind of scary if you think about it. You know, it's a little more demony. Let's pull these things out. Get another picture. I mean, they have a hint of like gremlins to them. I mean, technically speaking, it could be something along those lines. They are kind of like trolls or something along those lines. Not the figures, but you know what I mean. And before I swap out to the expressive hands, I'm going to go ahead and give him his little swordy swords, because I like these. And I think they're technically swords for him. They're not daggers, just because they're tiny. Yeah, nicely painted. Very nice silver, gold, brown. Scraped a little bit of paint off on the handle so far, but it is what it is. I could always touch that up if I need to, or give it a wash so it just looks damaged. So that's pretty cool. And then once again, if you feel like it, you can swap the hood. It does just do that, and it does have a magnet. So he does have a metal spot up inside his head right here. So that will actually hold tighter to the head. If there was a good way, like if this had like an extreme clear coat, or the heads had an extreme clear coat to protect that, that'd be great. But basically, if you don't want a lot of rub off, just don't use that, if I'm honest with you. But you can give him back his cape. See, once again, more paint came off. You can give him back his cape, like so. And you can see right here, it's even on his cheek. Like, there isn't a good way to get rid of that. Like, you would need the touch-up paint from the heads to clean that up. And one thing that's neat, and this seems to be a thing for all of them, they'll come with a little bit of hook here, so you can store one weapon on the back. Personally, I dig that look, but I'm going to give him back his normal smiling face, just because I find it to be super cute. Super cute. And of course, the more you stretch this to get it on, the more it's going to be worn out. I didn't even show you the paint damage that was to this face. So you can have the sword up and down on his back. And you know, there are ones with completely different style of weapons. He just comes with these little bitty swords. There's some gunk right there. That wasn't even part of it. And then if you want to, you can swap out to some other hands, which I don't really think I've done much. I do like that the arms are marked L and R. So if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to leave him one sword up, one sword down. And I think that's actually a very, very cool way to go about it. I mean, look at him. He's stupid cute. Stupid cute. Get a bit of light under there. Oh, yeah. He's badass. Like I said, I think the only negatives are, in the case of having the hood on there, it's kind of a problem. Other ones have hat or hair, and they attach either magnetically or have a hole in the head for it to go into. I do find the frog to be quite amusing. Oh, I did actually have him with the frog at one point because I had him holding it just out in his palm like this. So that's a thing you can do, or you can just be like, "Look, here's my frog," or "Give me what I want, or the frog gets it." That would be with the like really devious smile, realistically. Let me turn this light down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's so cute. I need something for comparison. Where is Wally? Here is Wally for size comparisons. You can see he's not big. I mean, that's what, maybe 4 inches, if that. Who else we got laying around here? There's a Star Wars Black Series 6-inch-ish figure. Of course, it's a female, so it's shorter. That's not sexist, just what it is. And here's something for people who've been around a long time, but I did not know what ever happened to this character. Here's our Lord of the Thundercats. Starfish. Yeah, he was in the tub of nerdiness down at the bottom of it, and I did not know that. Also, this is another perfect example of something that's painted super rough and with no clear coat, and it ends up knocking off like all of the paint as you move stuff around. Is there anything else I have that's kind of a uniform, recognizable size? Not handy. I thought I had a Doc Brown nearby, but I don't. But either way, so Plunderlings are super cool, and they're mostly affordable. I think this guy was like $25 or something like that. I'm trying to move my little reflective panel here. I think he was like 25 bucks. And yeah, I mean, if you're used to buying like higher end figures and fully painted things and third party Transformers and stuff like that, $25 for a figure is not that much. I mean, like, I think even this little Cosmos here, I think this was $35 for a Transformer, you know. And even most 52 Toys figures are anywhere from base model like $25 for certain little ones, and then going all the way up to like $50 for like the big mega box toys. So, you know, just if you think that this is expensive, just take that into consideration. But I mean, like, look at this. It's just super cute. Like, just slightly exaggerated proportions. Super cute expression. Comes with a cool weapon at very least. And, you know, like I said, I want to get one more in particular, and then if any others come out that I can't live without, I'll do that. He's already on pre-order, and I'm going to build a diorama around it. And if I want to get one of the like big ones that are coming later, I could actually make it work too. So, but that's going to be it for this little SHOKY quickie, guys. I know it hadn't been that quick, but it is what it is. These are super cute, super cool figures, guys. I definitely recommend them, but, you know, don't overpay for them. Get them when you can. And, yeah, just help, you know, support new companies that crop up like this one. So that's it, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, do all the things, and I will catch you on the next one. Remember, as always, to keep on plundering, I guess. Bye, guys.